That thing's
game going ahead of us. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. He will not attempt to return. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Allen to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Get the quick strike touchdown. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Bo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now 21-7. Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. On the return is Henderson. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Now the Rams going to take over late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. To the right side and complete to Atwell. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now the Rams going to take, and they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. From the 24, Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run.
On 3rd down, it's very simple. Make sure you get beyond the sticks, make the catch, pick up the 1st down. But in this case, he turned it into bonus time and was off to the races for a monster play.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From the 44, Mahomes. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Going to need better protection here. Third and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. He'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
Partner, took a while for him to lock onto a receiver, and he finally found his man coming left to right across the formation. But by the time he got the ball to him, not much of a chance to turn upfield and make anything out of it.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
One more drive here for the Buccaneer offense in this first half. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've hit halftime here in Tampa with the Bucs out in front. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw pulled in by Atwell here.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his move.
Bruce Arians taking exception to that last call, and he's going to throw out the challenge for him. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes
throws left side. Atwell's got it.
Fifth catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Mahomes now on first down. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10.
They'll run a draw now with Akers.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
2nd and 12.
Mahomes now to throw. His throw incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Going to throw deep for the end zone.
And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down.
So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. And this one a 41-yard attempt. And Gay knocks this one through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.